record. Recording.
Thank you for recording.
Yay! Okay, so it says it's recording, so let's start. Tracy, I am so jazzed. So I asked Nicole today if she can hop on and kind of give us some of her wisdom. And she goes, well, how about somebody newer and more exciting? And I said, well, who could that be? And Tracy, I have heard about you through Carrie. We all love our Carrie Ruffley. And
yes, we do.
And so, Tracy, I'm not going to talk anymore. I would love for you to share a little bit of your story, like who you are, how you came to be, and where you are now, and kind of what you're like just what your mindset is and where you're going, and some tips on how you've gotten to where you are and that sort of thing.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you ladies for inviting me on this call. I'm really grateful and honored. I love It Works. This company has changed my life. And it's so funny because I met Carrie Ruffley at the Global Leadership Summit at my church. And I just fell in love with her. You know, Carrie, she's amazing. And so I wanted to get to know her. And so we met for coffee, and she brought her fat-burning coffee. And of course, that piqued my attention. I'd struggled with weight for years and years and years. I don't have a thyroid. I used to take depression medication that packed on the pounds. So I was like, fat burning coffee, like that's a key word.
Right.
And so I actually tried the 5 for $20, and I lost 8 pounds in that 5 days. And I was like, what? Like, what is going on? There's something to this. And so I fell in love with the product, and I was very clear and very adamantly opposed to being part of any kind of MLM. I am a small business owner. I've had my own law firm. I do estate planning, and I've done that for 10 years now. So I was like, no, I'm good. I don't need a business. And she's like, well, residual income. And I'm like, no, not interested. No way. But I have somebody for you. So I was actually connecting Carrie Ruffley with Tiffany Pembroke, who is on fire, by the way, and she's amazing. And so as I'm listening to the heart of this company, and I'm loving these products and how they're changing my life, and the pounds are just melting off. And I just, so this is a no-brainer. Like, why would I not want a piece of this? And so I've just been on this amazing adventure, and there have been so many blessings wrapped into it, so many prayers answered. I'm just super grateful. Like, I love the tribe of women, the team that we have. Like, it's so important. So, but ladies, I've been praying over you ever since I was invited on this call, and just praying for the desires of your heart and just abundant favor. Oh, you're muted. Adrienne, you're muted.
How do we let her know?
Yeah, you're muted, Adrienne. We can't hear you.
Gosh, sorry.
I just thought it looked wonderful. I really knew what you were saying.
Sorry. No, I love it. And we are connected not only by this company, but we're connected by immediate uplines and immediate amazing friends. I mean, I've known Nicole for I just got a Shutterfly reminder from 12 years ago when she and I were hanging out. I've known Nicole for 15 years, and she's known Tiffany for so many years. So just our team in itself is so amazing. So thank you, Tracy, so much. My initial question for you is, what got you from being so adamantly opposed to it to, like, all of a sudden, like, instead of just passing on people, to being like, maybe I should try it?
I think that God had a purpose and a plan for me in this, and Carrie told me to pray about it. And I was like, I don't even want to pray about it. She made me pray about it. And I think I was just enlightened listening to the heart of the company, that the Gives Back program. Yes. And I'm a super yellow. So I fell in love with the company, and I thought, everyone keeps asking me, what are you doing? What are you doing? So that made it really easy that I didn't even have to solicit, if you will. I just had people asking me, and I thought, well, this is a no-brainer. So, but honestly, I'm sorry?
You clearly have an open heart, which is an open mindset, which is awesome. So I'm so jazzed. So tell us tell us when you started, where you're at now, and like what your goal is, maybe for the end of the year, or just like your short-term goal, because I know it's just gonna rock our worlds right now.
I like to pray big prayers because then it's really only attributable to God and his love and his favor that he pours out on us. And so I'm going for diamond. And Nicole kind of planted that seed in my head that it's possible to go diamond by conference. So just praying big prayers. And honestly, it's being passionate, being authentic, and being knowledgeable. And if you can be those three things, like your business is going to thrive. Like if you can put people first and understand them and love them where they're at, you're going to fulfill a need. You're not selling them, you're sharing and you're caring about them. And that's, I think, what drives my passion and my success is really putting others first and just loving them. And
you are a Ruby now, right?
Yes.
Yes. Brand new. Yes. Like in, I think, October, or was it last month?
Yeah, it was my second month I made Ruby. I was pretty excited. But again, like, I give props to my amazing team that encouraged and lifted up and supported. We all are in it together. And so when you love and support your team, they love and support you back. And so that was critical for my success.
Awesome. So diamond for you for conference. There's no reason you cannot. None whatsoever. I love it. I love it so much. And you're with an amazing team, and you're local. We're all spread out. We have Dory in New Orleans. She used to be Northern California, but she's in New Orleans now. Our amazing green tiger eye there is in Janet. She's in Maryland, and the other two girls are in Northern California. So it's just a different dynamic for us, but we're rocking it. We're making it work for sure. And I'm so grateful for social media for that.
Absolutely.
Like with these
I love it.
It's
representing all the corners.
I know. Oh my God, totally. No, it really is. It really is. Does anyone have any questions for Tracy?
So, I mean, because you were saying, go ahead.
Go ahead, Shishi.
Okay, so yeah, my thing is the whole, like, you were like, no, and then you said yes. Like, I think that's like my thing, because it's, people say, oh yeah, I'm interested, and then like we get ghosted. Like people are just adamant, oh no, that's not for me. So, I mean, like, I don't know. That's just the thing that I think is a major thing that's my issue.
So Shishi, like what I would say is this. When you're passionate about your company, about your product, and the way that it's changing lives, like that excitement overflows when you're sharing with people, but you can't own their response, because people are going to have, a lot of people will have that immediate defense mechanism that goes up, that you're trying to sell them something, or, be part of an MLM. Like that's, from someone that was that way, like, nope, not interested. Don't invite me to your party. Carrie just was sharing with me, and she wasn't selling me. She was just sharing something and loving me. And then it was also just that continual exposure without selling me, just sharing the coffee, sharing her story, and her passion and love for this company and what it's doing to change lives. Like, that's contagious. Like, you want a piece of that. Even if you're adamantly opposed, you're just like, maybe there's something there. So you don't know, where their mind is going or their heart's going. So I would just say, don't own their responses. Just be passionate and authentic, and everything else will work out organically.
I love that, Tracy, and I would love to add to that, because it's so true. I am so organic in everything I do. I eat organic. I live organic. I raised my child organically. I didn't try to potty train him when he was 6 months old. When I was, more like 3. But I love that. The last 2 loyal customers I signed this month were literally because they have been watching me. They've been seeing my energy on Instagram. I do most of my stuff on Instagram, and they came to me when I did a call to action on one of my posts, and they signed up like within like an hour of them contacting me. So it's just being consistent, passionate, excited, being a positive, amazing human. Just be yourself in that sense. And you're right. And those conversations, like we always say, you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. And clearly, Tracy, you were that when you were like, no, 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 because Carrie knew, because she was that no, 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 no at first. Yeah. Like, no, I love my job. I love the product. I'm good. Yeah. And how dare you tell me that I should quit my job, you know? And and then now she's like, oh my gosh, so that is the energy she's putting out there, which attracted you, Tracy. And I hope that helped you, Shishi, because I think that's just really it, is that consistency, which Tracy, you actually haven't even had that over time because you're so new, but that excitement and that just, you just have that passion for immediate passion for this industry.
Well, and I'm not owning the rejection because that'll deter you. That will, you know, if you own that rejection. So like, for instance, I did my first host a post just a couple days ago, and I had a lady that was interested, and I reached out to her and I started sharing, and then she said, oh, no, I'm not interested. But there turned out to be, you know, when she's sharing her story with me, there's more to it, and she's working full time and taking care of both of her parents who are in hospice, and so there was an opportunity for prayer there and for me to just love her. So, you know, she's not interested right now, but I think God has something later for that. But right now I'm going to be authentic and love her regardless of her no. There's still a need, because I think that, you know, Carrie roughly says that we are looking like to lift people up and empower them. So whether their need is physical for physical healing, or whether it is financial, that they want their financial independence and pay off their debts, or whether it's spiritual, like there's a purpose in this. And when you can believe in your product, knowing that it works and that it's helping people, and you believe in the company that has a kingdom purpose, and I really honestly believe this product and this company is so successful because it all the way from the top leadership down, the ownership to the leadership, honors God and honors others. And so I think God blesses that. I really believe that with every fiber in my being, that this is a blessed company with blessed products, and that's why they work. And we're giving back to all of these amazing charities. Like, God's hand is all over that. He's going to bless that abundantly. So walking in the Spirit and just praying and just loving people, because he'll work out the rest. When you're honoring people and honoring him, like, he will bless you with abundance. And sometimes it's a season of dryness, right? Sometimes you just got to trust that he's teaching you something, and just persevere to know that, like, that day of favor and pouring out of abundance will come if you persevere, but he's strengthening you in that time.
I agree. I cannot agree more. One quick thing. Cindy Love, there's some interference from you. Can you mute yourself? I mean, I want to hear you talk, but it's coming from you. I think there's a little. No, I know you're driving, honey. No, it's all good. No, and I want to hear from you in a second, because you're a rock star too. First of all, Kelsey, hi, honey. No, but Tracy, I cannot agree more. The gives back part is giving back and making our earth and our world a better place is always been near and dear to my heart. And when I see what this company does with making that so, just is so amazing. The leadership and ownership of this company is so amazing. Mark Pentecost was honored last year or even early this year, I forget, at the network marketing, I forget what it's called, Direct Sales Network, whatever, their big annual conference where all the big companies are. He was honored with with an amazing leadership award. So the entire industry is looking at it works. We're literally doing something phenomenally right. And I am grateful every day that I found this industry and that this company found me. I don't say I found it, because it found me. I believe that wholeheartedly. I always knew there was more. You know, I have a college degree. I never not wanted to work. Like I always say, I'm an educated, intelligent, empowered woman, but there was more to life than working 9 to 5, even though I love the environment. So it was always environmental work, energy efficiency, and nonprofits, things like that. But I still worked in an office. I hated it. I never liked it. I actually kind of hated it. I hate saying hate, but I did. I hated it. And when I found this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to promote really amazing, organically based, holistic products that can help others, while giving back to organizations that make this world a better place. I'm in, and I get to be the work from home mom that I always dreamed of being. I have a 10-year-old son. For those of you that don't know, most of you do, but Tracy and Kelsey might not. I have a 10-year-old boy, and I'm just so grateful every day that I get to be at home with him. And it's just a matter of finding your strong why, finding that belief, falling in love with the company, falling in love with the people in the company, with the leadership, falling in love with what you want to achieve, and falling in love with your dreams. You guys dream huge. What Tracy, what you just said, you said you pray huge. I do too. And I was talking to someone on the phone, it was Janita. I was talking to her, and I'm like, I'm not sure how big you've dreamt before, but we're gonna help you dream a whole lot bigger than that.
Absolutely.
It is. If it's filling your grocery cart, paying your bills, to taking your family on a Disney cruise, buying multiple houses, going on trips to help others, having gigantic foundations. My last name is Lovejoy, so I want to have a Lovejoy Foundation. That's always been one of my big things. And just big, huge dreams. People do it. There is massive success in this world, and this industry is it. Shishi just fell in love with Eric Worre, and if you guys have not fallen in love with Eric Worre yet, make sure you do so. He's my network marketing guru. Eric Worre, the GoPro, and he is such a believer, not only a successful believer in this company, but he says this is the smartest thing any entrepreneur can do. It's the best thing you can do in this world. What does he say after every one of his little tidbit videos? It is a stone cold fact that we do have a better way. And it is. All you have to do, and this is my big thing, and I actually have a few things written down. Your business fundamentals are your why, right? Make sure you guys' why are strong. And when you're talking to your new prospects and your new people, make sure they're whys, and you dig deep, you peel back those layers, and you ask why. I want to pay off debt. Why? So I don't have debt. Why? So I can buy my kids more toys. Why? And dig deep to where you really get into that core of what makes you tick and what you really want. Because so many of us, I feel, we are in this survival mode and this daily, like almost like hamster wheel. I was in that for a while. I was comfortable. I was paying my bills. I had a little extra. I was like, okay, I'm good. My commute's only 10 minutes. I have my child, but it's still all good. But there's so much more. Like every day now I wake up and when I'm driving around and I run, I'm a big runner. So I run through these business parks in my neighborhood and I'm like, gosh, there are thousands of people that go to work every day. I know some of you guys still do. Tracy, I'm not sure if you do, but the corporate world is billions of us do it. Millions of us do it. And to me, there was always more than that. I want more, and and all you guys are coming with me to be that more. And I'm so happy to have you on, Tracy, because you want more also, and you see it. You're like, it's almost I was like that too. I was like, oh, what? This exists? Are you kidding me? Like, hello, you can accomplish anything you want. You work hard in life, going to 9 to 5. Life is hard. Broke is hard, right? This is not hard. All you do is find people who want to look better, feel better, and make extra money, right?
Yeah, and Adrienne, I think there's some certain like key words or buzzwords that really get people's attention. And as soon as I mention those keywords or those buzzwords, people tune up. What do you got?
Okay.
So I work from home primarily, but we do educational estate planning seminars, and we had one at Lake Havasu yesterday. And so while the legal seminar actually turned out to be a flop, I had a keto coffee date afterwards with one of my clients who I'm friends with on Facebook. And so I said, well, why don't you come after the seminar? And so then another lady that was attending the seminar for legal advice was like, what? Fat burning coffee? And so I go, well, you're welcome to join our party. We're going to have a little get together and do a little sampling party. And so yesterday, after my legal seminar, I ended up getting a new distributor and 2 new loyal customers because of fat burning coffee. And so that's a key buzzword, that collagen, keto, and just, you know, for me too, you guys, like, I don't know if you guys are using a lot of the products, but to use the products, I think, is to fall in love with them and to see the results, and for you to just have a genuine testimony of like, man, I was really struggling, but I took my keto energy and I'm feeling great, you know, and just having that product knowledge too, you know, like I get my B12, my B6, and it's got euthero root and ashwagandha root, and man, I feel good. Like, and it's $1 a day. People love that, the $1 a day. Like, get your greens. It's about $1 a day. Like, you know, like you're not going to get 8 servings of fruits and veggies for $1 a day any other way. And it's good. It tastes delicious.
It's amazing. All of that is amazing. You're right. You being a product of the product and drinking it, and the keto coffee is a total game changer. When I started, it was the wraps, and they're a game changer too. Don't forget about those, especially after the holidays and getting ready for the summer. But the keto coffee and those little ingredients, you don't have to know everything. Kelsey, I know you're super new. You don't have to. Just start shouting the keto coffee from the rooftops, and then a couple of key ingredients, and you're all set. It's the truth. And exactly, just have a couple of keywords, be passionate. And I think I posted earlier on a messenger, it's to be the broken record. Like I said, people contact me now after, you know, X amount of time and say, I've been watching you. I love your energy. I want to know more, you know? So it's just consistency. Be open for business at all times. Where if you're doing it more belly to belly, wear your shirt, wear your hat, wear your stretch pants, whatever it is. Have your logo on your car. If you're on social media, make sure that you're sprinkling It Works dust all over the place, and reaching out to people that you want to, and following up. Just posting is not enough. Posting is not asking, and you have to follow up with those that are liking and commenting on your stuff. That is huge too. And then just be like, you know, like Tracy said, be excited, be passionate, and just know where you're going, and just have no fear of where you are going. This industry is still a little bit, it's still not mainstream, which is good. Remember, I've told you this before so many times, it's a good thing, because if everybody wanted this, if this were a traditional 9-to-5 kind of thing, then it wouldn't be as special. So remember that a lot of people are going to say no, just because like, oh yeah, I've heard, yeah, no, that's, you know, no, thank you. I'm all set. I'm on my trajectory right now. Okay, great. No worries. But find your Tracys, find your Shishis, find your Cindys, find your Janets, find your Dorys, find your Kelseys, find your Adrians that want something so much more in life and that want true freedom. And if not even that, it's for everyone. My favorite thing these days is just to be like, having a side gig is always a good idea. You know, if you want it, if you like your job and you like that just that extra couple $100 a day can help so many people. So many people need extra money. Eric Worre made a comment like a couple years ago. He literally said this could be like the middle class's salvation, like just to have that extra money on your own time from your phone. Oh my gosh, social media, are you kidding me? You can reach anybody. We just opened in Japan. We're in North Korea. North Korea, gosh, South Korea, sorry. That was a total slip up. Sorry, guys.
What?
I'm like, North Korea, no! We're in all over the world, and guess what? We can reach that. Tracy, you have an amazing community with Carrie in Phoenix, and absolutely keep that going. That's a huge blessing.
It really is.
Cindy has a girl, Patricia. She just signed up. She's a really, 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 really busy human being, but she said yes, and we are going to get her with you. And I'm so excited.
Patricia.
I'm
Okay.
so excited to.
Can I add two things too that just came to my heart?
Yes.
Like that has been the biggest blessing, because when you're starting off new in this business, it can be overwhelming, not understanding just the way that everything works and the products. And so Carrie has been a tremendous blessing, opening her home every Tuesday evening. So we know every Tuesday evening at 7:00, we can bring whomever to come listen and sip and sample. And that's been so valuable. So I don't know if you guys have that space or have that regular occurrence, but that's been super helpful to encourage all of the new distributors, that they don't have to have their own samples, and that we can build this together. And so that's been super helpful. The other thing I just wanted to add is that really care about your customers. They're trusting you to try something. So genuinely care, but also empower them and equip them for success. That's going to keep them long term. And that's going to help with your residual income by keeping them as loyal customers. And so, it doesn't take much time to just forward a few of those diagrams with the keto coffee and how ketosis works, and the fats to eat and not to eat, and those little diagrams that are on the Start Keto Today, like forwarding them like via text, like empower them, make sure you're reiterating, stop eat at 7, have your coffee, fast as long. Like those key things are really going to equip them for success. And when they experience that success, not only are they going to stay as a loyal customer, but guess what? All of their friends and family are going to want to know, what are they doing? How do I get my hands on this? And that's just going to build your business. So investing the time in your people that have trusted you to try this product is so important.
Very important. You're right. And I've said it before, is customer service is huge. This company, from when I started, has grown leaps and bounds as to what they do for the loyal customers now. And it's amazing what they do. The new welcome, just because I sign my own customers up a lot, and I'll get the welcome, like the welcome, thank you for your order thing. And I'll shoot it over to them. That has evolved immensely over the years. All the different things, the ways that they have access, like the new website is amazing. But you're right. But the personal touch from you as a person who signed them up is huge. Absolutely, Tracy. I cannot second that more. I'll third and fourth that. No, it's huge, because we are a customer-based company. Obviously we're distributors, and that's amazing too, but it's about the customers and the ones that are using the products, and for us to share too. I just upsold an upsell. I used to wait tables, and the biggest thing was for us to upsell mushrooms on your steak, or whatever, a side salad or whatever. And I upsell the chocolate greens all the time on the coffee. Just invest the time. Don't just say, here's my website. Find out what makes somebody tick. And if somebody says, I can't afford it, don't just say, okay, great, thank you. Say, well, can I share with you how you can make some money on the side? Like, there's always a conversation to be had. And people love talking about themselves, and not saying that we're all selfish, but people love to be asked about themselves. Like, what do you want? Like, how can I help you? I want to help you. And if you have that attitude, then yes, that's it. And just spend that time. I absolutely love it. I love it. Does anybody else have a question for Tracy? Tracy, would you like to add anything else? I appreciate your time so much. I don't have the unlimited, so we have 7 minutes, and I would love to fill it out to the very end. So I love it. So Tracy, I would love to know, so you've only been in for a couple months, like 2, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months?
Middle of September.
Okay. And you're Ruby. And so kind of what do you do mostly belly to belly? Do you do social media? Are you doing host to posts? Like walk us through kind of how you've built to where you are, and what you're doing now, and how you've grown in that short period of time.
Honestly, I invest in people. It's more personal interaction. And I know that I could build my business a lot faster if I did more social media and host a post. I'm just starting to do that. And so, yeah, so I'm just really like seeing needs and sharing and being passionate about it. And like I said, if there's a rejection, I'm not owning that. I'm just saying, okay, no problem. It's not for you. And moving on to the next person that might be able to help. And so just everywhere that I go, I mean, I was at Costco and I was excited. It's a really easy sell when you tell somebody you've lost 24 pounds in 1 month and that it was easy and that it's fat burning coffee. So, you know, I'm checking out at Costco and I'm telling the lady, you know, I'm so grateful. I'm going to fit into these mediums pretty soon. I've been an extra large for so long. And she's like, well, what are you doing? You know? And so it's just happens, like we said, organically and naturally. And then another really important thing that you guys might already do is not just giving them my information, but saying, hey, can I text you so that I can keep you updated on our promotions and get you some free samples? Because I do give out samples of keto coffee. You know, with my business, my law firm, I invest heavily in marketing and seminars and things. And so for me, I do share a lot of my product to get people hooked and started. So that's just part of what I'm doing. So I'm just really seeing people, finding out what their needs or their, you know, what they need help with, and then just sharing.
Right. Awesome. So you do mostly belly to belly.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
probably because of your current situation. So you're a lawyer.
Yes.
That is amazing. That is. I've got
I don't know about that.
I've had a couple of friends go through law school and then with the bar exam. No, that's very, very, very admirable. I love it. It's awesome.
That's a whole nother God story. Let me tell you, Adrian. I'm actually an estate planner, so I'm talking to people about death and dying, and I get to bring Jesus into the picture, and it's like quite a blessing. So This is just another way through just an amazing faith-filled company that I get to share.
Right. I love it. No, thank you for sharing. And in this world of social media, and yes, I do everything. And don't forget, like, yes, I do so much on social media. It's still, I immediately go and take it off social media and meet in person. It's not just to be behind my keyboard or be on my phone all the time. It's just another way to reach out to people. I'm still very much belly to belly wherever I go, and make sure you guys always diversify. Get over yourselves and blitz someone. Have your cars at the checkout stand and be like, hey, can I share a quick coupon with you? Even if you only have 5 seconds, because the line's huge, especially this time of year with Christmas. Plant the seed. I learned on complete blitzing, actually going out specifically to blitz. And I would just walk, you know, shopping centers and just walk from, and it took a while. As social and as much of a blueberry as I am, it's still hard to walk into somewhere and just offer almost, you feel like you're soliciting, but you're not, because you're just offering a coupon. But make sure that you do that, because look, Tracy is, she's a ruby in less than 2 months. And just by doing it belly to belly with her current situation, find your niche. She's gonna sounds like you're gonna get into social media, which is it's very valuable.
Yeah, I can learn from you guys on that one. I need to learn on that, because I know that would definitely.
We'll get there. Carrie will help you. Carrie's amazing. We're always here. All of us on here right now are really good. Dory's amazing at lives. She's amazing at lives. They post all the time. Cindy is killing it with the host of posts. Kelsey is brand new, but she's going to be killing it. And I kind of do all of the above. And it's just, it's just kind of finding your niche. But I think at the end of the day is just to be excited, be passionate about people. That's what this is. You hear all this time, you cannot be successful without helping others to succeed. So all we're doing is we're helping each other to succeed. Tracy, you're not going to make a penny off of any of what you're doing now. You're just doing this because you like to help others. You want to help, you want to share your inspiration and your story so that you can help us succeed more. And I appreciate that so much. And that's what this is all about, is just share your story. Share your story all the time. By the way, if you're once you get on social media, Tracy, this is a huge tip, is share your story constantly. your weight journey, your health journey, your It Works journey. Even if you just start, Kelsey, just start shouting it from your It Works stories or Instagram stories or whatever, and just say, this is where I am. This is why I started. This is why I started, and this is where I'm going. And share that constantly, because people love, we live in a reality show world, right? Be a reality show, like literally be your own It Works reality show about what this is doing for your life. And that's all that's what it's all about, is just stay passionate and stay. And what I always tell everybody, Tracy, is take the word quit right here and just go, because the only way you're going to fail is if you quit. Seriously. It truly is. And if you find that fire, I mean, obviously you're not, none of us are. I love it. But that's it. Just stay passionate, stay consistent, stay connected, and grow yourself constantly, always. I love it. Tracy, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you,
tonight.
ladies. Thank you for letting me join you. What a blessing to me.
I love it. And we're all going to meet. Most of us are all going to meet at conference. And I cannot wait to squeeze you, girl. I cannot wait to give you
I'm so excited.
big hug. We don't have any more time, but you know what? We can all connect on through social media. So if anybody has a question for Tracy or me or anybody,